I am Siddhartha Bandyopadhyay. I am a VSO Jitolee volunteer. I came here in July 2007. I am coming from India. That is my recruitment base, and I am working here as a small business and marketing advisor. This is not my original house actually. I used to stay in my field, just next to my office. That is my original house. But as that place is very much isolated, after staying there 8 months, my office thought like that place is not very safe. Maybe because of the wild animals, because of some other things like there is no water, no electricity, no other resources even. So why my office thought like giving me another house here, where I am staying now. From there, I have my Piki. Piki means motorbike.
An Indian from India. In fact, it's really first time to get into Africa, straight to Il Ngwesi. What came into my mind when I was going to meet my colleague, I thought of a very fat man, big, and But when I got to the office, I realized, okay, this guy looks like me. In fact, people mistake and say we are brothers. They look at the noses and stuff like that. So, okay, we were thinking, hey, is this gentleman going to manage really? At first, the experience I heard about him was, oh, I don't think he's going to really be able to stay here. Glad or lucky we were that he really managed within a very short time to be able to work with us. I mean, ride on difficult terrains. It's like I remember one day, he had to walk 14 kilometers on mud with more than 1 kg of mud in every foot.
I used to come at least 2 or 3 times in a month. They always welcome me by this type of singing, traditional dancing, just like this. I really enjoy.
Il Ngwesi is quite about 10 years old, and all along that time there have been a feeling that the women have been neglected. And recently we did approach VSO to give as a volunteer who could come and help us at least do something with the women. And a year ago now, we've been working with Sidu as a volunteer with VSO, trying some interventions to make sure that the women do or start small income generating activities in groups. Well, the role that we expected Mr. Sid to undertake is to try and market the handicrafts done by the women. The Maasai women are the ones who make the beautiful beads that are known all over the world. Simple other things that are used, utensils, that sort of handicrafts. So. Okay, she is telling me that the very first time they saw Sid in a group, they thought Sid has come to bring the money. So they used to meet, they used to contribute the money and give the treasurer to take to the bank. They kept no records, and it was really difficult to take track of financial transactions. But since they started working with VSO, they are now in a position to keep their records and the necessary records to make sure that they track their financial records and what really happens.
Before lending them or giving any money, it is somehow good how to teach them how to keep that money, how to keep the record, how to utilize that money. Then it will be very easy to continue in the long run.
She learned a lot about money matters. And now if I give her the money that I normally give, I see a better management on the finances. And if that continues more, we'll have professional managers at home. I've never worked with a Muhindi before.
I don't have electricity there also, but I have a paraffin lamp. I used to light up that lamp in the evening. Then I just sit like 15 minutes or half an hour, just take some rest as I used to use. So I take some rest a bit, maybe I take some cup of chai, some tea. Then I start cooking. So I need like 1 hour to cook. Then I used to take my dinner. Then I usually go to the bed around 9:30, maximum 10 o'clock in the evening. The place where I used to sleep is really very quiet, very silent, unless some leopards or lions are roaring outside. So I really feel very peaceful inside my mind.